Greetings, everybody. Gleekon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. We're now going to push forward into the 4th level in the Orc campaign. Let's listen to what our starting thing is, and then I'll pause and we'll talk for just a second. But stay a while and listen to this episode of Lore of Warcraft. Should just be clicking continue. Assault on Hillsbrad.
Of Hillsbrad. With the aid of new foundry sites that allow you to construct more advanced ships, you may build
So now we're going to get transports.
across the channel to the cowering human settlement.
We'll probably get ship upgrades too. And it's not as involved as we've read in the novel and the chronicles. It's really, this is just where they happen to make landfall with their first main attack. So we do have to destroy Hillsbrad and slaughter the Alliance's defenders. Means we have to kill everybody on the map this time. This is the first real level in the game because we have to, we have to, one, build transport troops, transport ships. We might have to build more than one base. We're going to have to transport our things across the ocean. 2, for the first time, they're going to attack our base, so we need to be prepared. So those things are important. Unlike the last game, you can't rely just on 1,000 archers. We're going to need a couple grunts as well. So I'm going to keep the speed up. I'm not going to save scum this time because this is an easy level, but this is going to be a temperature gauge too for how well this is. We need a farm right off the bat. So let's get started with that. I'm just going to build a farm up right here. We do have a small force that will have to be for defense. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to immediately start building our peons rather, and let's get going on these forces. So we need to build up a ship. A navy. These guys have got to be ready to respond. That's why I'm just going to keep them here next to the base for now. Once I get some ships going, great. Okay, we got a third one. I'll send him building lumber right here. And then I'll get a fourth one going for building at first and maybe some more lumber and all that stuff. So I think I want to get another farm going. We do need a barracks. That's actually more important, I think, than anything else. But the barracks will be useful without the farm. So even though it looks like we have a surplus of lumber for now, that won't last. We could build towers. That's useful. That's fun. I'm gonna eschew that because unless I feel like these guys are getting their butts whooped. But I could build like a tower to help us out. I think that might be a neat way to start. Okay, so what will a tower cost us? 550 and 200. So sure, let's do that. Let's build a tower just to help our guys out. I'll get. We have 112,000, so we are not running out of gold. So we're not going to have to set up a second base, and I am going to get a couple more guys going. Let's get him as a secondary lumber guy and get another gold person going in. I don't think we can upgrade that. We can't upgrade the tower yet. All right, so let's see. A barracks we want. If we can get 750 gold going. I don't know. Oh, look. That's my troll ship. Oh, great. I'll put him up in the harbor for now. That's good. All right, so let's build our barracks just so that we can build some extra troops. We won't really have to worry that much. We are going to need an army anyway. So building up our land army first is not the worst idea. I do want like a 1 to 2 ratio, like where I have more trolls than orcs. I think we're going to be fine with this force. Look how many people we have already. That's great. All right, so let's build a lumber mill as well. I'm going to stick it down here. Why not? I mean, I am putting things on the shore. It's a little risky, going a little slow. It is what it is. I feel like I'll be okay. I have my lumber is going kind of slow. So maybe we'll build one more for the purpose of lumber production. Okay. All right, and maybe we'll build one more as well, so I can really crank that gold out. I'm going to upgrade my axes right off the bat. I'm going to get him going on a farm. Just because I like the idea of one more farm. We're going to need a bunch. So let's just crank it out. Now we can build trolls. So actually, he's going to need to crank out a few farms. Now, like I said, they're going to send guys. Ooh, look, I can build. I'm going to go ahead and build that second thing before anything else happens. Now let's start getting these trolls going. So let's maybe start working on our military, on our sea power. Okay. I'm going to toss another troll in the works. I don't know exactly where this is, but sure, I'll build my ship down there. So those trolls are pretty powerful. Because they've been double upgraded. That's great. So this is good. I have a strong army. I feel less scared. I can upgrade it to a guard tower. I don't think you can do cannon tower yet, but so sure. Let's upgrade it to a guard tower for fun. And let's get one more of these. Okay, so he's done with the shipyard. We need more farms. Okay. Because now we're full again. I feel like with 9 is a pretty good start. I could definitely have more if I want to like use these guys as lures and call them back, which I might very well do. I don't know what else. Oh, I can build a foundry. So maybe I will have him actually. We need one of these guys. But yeah, let's get him building. I don't know. I don't want to build my oil refinery yet. I don't know where there's oil. I see some up there, but I actually think there's more over here. So let's build a foundry as well, because that's just what lets you build transports. I thought he saw we're being attacked. They are. They came in from that side like jerks. So they did come, and they are attacking from that side like little jerks. So my peons did stop. Little jerks, little jerks. Okay, that's okay. We survived. And actually, what I'm gonna do is, now that I see that that's way over there, I'm gonna build this oil refinery. That just helps you get more oil, I believe. These guys are fine. I'm gonna put them back where they were. It is what it is. I could build a second thing there. When he's done building that, though, I'm going to... Look, they can have... Ooh, that lumber's low. Okay, so let's build... Look, we can already get those, but I want some more, at least one more coming in. And I might need to upgrade that. Okay, so he can go and start helping there. We still have room. We must have lost a peon. So maybe we get one more going there. Let's see, 700, 1,000. Let's do it. So we'll upgrade our cannons. He is going to need to build us maybe one more farm. Actually, I want him to build another tower now. Let's do that. That'll just help us. We just need to basically put them around our various spots on the island, and then I can not even worry about my land forces. So I always kind of like to do that. I think it's sort of fun. But sure, we can only do one level of upgrading, but now we're going to build up the ships. We're going to build another farm. I want to upgrade my standing army a little bit more. Maybe we'll get one more troll. Alright, so I feel like I want even more lumber coming. No, actually. I need that other farm. Okay, so we've got him. I don't love... We need more food for sure. Okay, we've got another ship. And I don't know if they... I guess if those guys are going to protect the top, these guys can protect over here with this boat. So now they're coming in. Oh, they killed one of my grunts. Jerks. Okay. So I do need to get that land going again. I need to replace that grunt. I need another farm. I don't care if it's on... Like, if it can be shot from there, that doesn't really bother me. Okay, so I want maybe 12, even though that's more than what I can do. Because that will give me... That gives me 3 more, and I'm going to need another farm. I know it might seem a little excessive, but I want... See, the foundry's done. The oil refinery does nothing. I think we're good. I can already have... So now, my builder, once he's done with that farm, as I build up this fleet here, I just want this dude to come and start peppering towers. Eventually you can build cannon towers, which are cool. And they will let you... Cannon towers do way more damage, but they whatchamacallit, they can't shoot the sky. Alright, so my ground forces are good to go. I want to build a transport. Okay. My navy still needs to get built up. I just always like the idea. Now, how many can these fit? I don't know. Maybe I'll build up my fleet a little bit more. I think I need to switch. My gold is more than fine. We need to get him... We need to get more lumber production. Okay. So we'll get... Anyway, I just like the feel of having your guard things all over your island. I've always liked that. Okay, we'll get another one of these ships going. Get another tower. I mean, and if nothing else, it'll just serve as like a short-term early defense system, sort of. Alright, so we got 6 in our flotilla here. I want one more of these. There we go. So they did come to attack. We have a second one here. Great. Like I said, mine are upgraded. Ground force is good. I think we're pretty good. Like, at this point, I'm just having fun. So I could probably stop with my fleet now, but I'm going to round it out. I don't know. I think you can. It's either 4 or 6 troops that you can fit. If I can fit 6, I'm good. If I can only fit 4, then obviously I need a pinch more. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit low on lumber because of my shipbuilding mixed with tower building. And like I said, I could be done. That will be my last one. Then I think I'm ready to go on the full offensive. My army is going to be pretty pretty set at this point in time. Now this guy's just going to be building up these towers for fun around the island. He can't really build any down there until they chop some lumber away. Maybe, can I squeeze one right there? Nope. So let's see if he can. Yeah, I can build a little bit. Like I can start coming around this side. All right, so we're good. So now it's time to come out and win the seas. We will hit them by sea. Obviously, they sent a couple small forays. Here's a part where if I was save scumming, I would save this island. I don't know if anything appears on it. Look, there's a gold mine. So if we actually used up our whole 100,000 or whatever, then that would be where we can send. Well, we already have transports. We would just have to send a peasant. We have to have enough money always to build a town hall, because if not, we would get ourselves in a bad situation where we would have to be shuttling sacks of gold across the sea, which, if you're getting to that situation, things are quite dire. Okay, so, oh, here we go. So I did see a transport. I do see some elves. Okay, so now we're already starting to block off their naval attack area. So they've got some elves backing it up. You got to be kind of smart with it. So they can now they can't build transports unless they rejuvenate that. We're about to completely cripple. That's just a scout tower. It can't do anything. So now they can't even really send ships out. Now later on, the ballistas will be our undoing. Look at that. They were about to send a force after us. So it is good that we came on the offensive, because they were coming. They had that little packet of guys ready to go. All right, so that was good. That was a decisive strike. I don't think and that's why these levels are still easier. The AI of the enemy is never really fully prepared to deal with that. All right, so once you rule the seas, just like in real warfare, it gives you a decisive advantage in any type of war. I'm not even going to concentrate on building the towers, I guess. I'm fine. I don't need more oil. I don't need anything. I just need to make landfall. Now, a strategy that you'll undergo later is to make landfall and then build a barracks. And I do like that. There's also a real strategy for using farms as like buffers and shields, because they have a lot of hit points. They're like a tanky little wall. So those are things we'll get into later as the levels get harder, that I can remember, because like I said, I did play this game a heck of a lot more than I played the first Warcraft. I spent a lot of my youth playing this one. I've beaten it, although my actual success is a little questionable in terms of the later levels. All right, so now we have them sealed off at land. Oh, there one person's able to reach that tower. Well, good for us. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do. My food is full. These guys have just stopped producing. Go ahead, dudes. Keep on keeping on. I'm gonna send them around to the transport ships and just see how many we can fit in there. We've upgraded everything, and that's another thing. Oh, cool, we can fit 6. I was hoping. I do think certain things maybe take up 2 slots or something later on. Like ogres and catapults and stuff might take up 2. All right, so 2 transports is pretty good. They're trying to repair it with their poor little peasant. See, this is awesome because they are fixing it slowly. Look at them. He's just coming in and taking one shot every now and then. All right, so I think that's funny. So I could actually, you could actually have him, you could have them attack the ground. All right, so I don't know where I want to have them come in and make landfall. I kind of like the idea of coming around in a spot that's not protected, because then they'll just lose their mines. They're slowly losing troops anyway. So let's unload. Oh, they were ready for that. Okay, so we almost lost some dudes, but we did not. Okay, so what I want to do is set up a little line of my orcs, and then maybe we'll set up a troll line, and I will. They are not as susceptible to being like lured and pulled like they were in the last game. So it seems, because as you notice, I saw some people running. So I'm gonna send some scouts out. Just see what we can do. Oh, he was lured and pulled, but it looks like he ran off. I wish they would like maintain formation. That would just be great. Alright, so I think even if we're just loosely in the right formation, it'll be okay. These guys just really want to bunch up. It's frustrating. Okay. So we'll send these guys in. We lost a bunch of guys already because I was not quite prepared. We lost all of our grunts, which is unfortunate because these people that are left are, I mean, they do fine damage, but their life is low. We got to take this out because they're producing rangers or whatever, not rangers, archers at this point. But yeah, so I mean, we know what we know. We've been playing this game. We know when we have it in the bag. There's not a lot they can do. Left with some trolls, just having a troll party. I don't know that they have any troops left. We've pretty decisively whooped them. And it's because they attacked us a little bit, but they really just let us sit back and do their thing. What? They left one guard. Oh man, way more than one guard. Oh, they had a secret backup guard set. That's annoying. So now I've got to send, I did not expect to lose all my troops. So now I've got to set a whole new set of people up. I'll just bring 6 over. I think that's fine. They didn't have a ton. I'll split it. I don't know. As you can see, like, the trolls are, like, the ranged units are not as OP as they were in the last game. Well, that's frustrating. I would have been a little bit more careful had I been aware that they had a bat. They just didn't send them out. Like, they didn't send them to attack as I thought they may. And again, like if we were going slow or whatever, like I would be smarter. But I think I'm gonna just start building a backup army just in case this fails because we all die pretty quick. I mean, you know, our people had taken some damage. So it's not entirely surprising. I'd be a little bit forgiving on myself that we lost. Okay, let's send them back. Okay, so let's just see how these guys can do. We got some grunts mixed in too. They're just tougher because of the armor. Yeah, and that's what we'll do is we'll put the trolls up here so that they're more willing to. Yeah, that's what I'd rather lightly kill everything and then okay, let's get their farms killed maybe, this one farm. Look at him repairing. That I don't get. Like, if things were all going down, why would you be repairing? And where are they coming from? I'm gonna let that farm sit there and be on fire. Like, definitely the scripting of the AI has changed a lot. Now they want to run and repair a farm. And they're just, this is that score ratcheting up thing I was mentioning before. Like, they will just keep producing the peasants, and that counts just as a unit. They don't differentiate whether you kill a knight, a paladin, or a peasant. The game does not differentiate. And now he'll just try and get him some more gold. So they obviously have a lot of gold. I like it better when we can get him before he goes and takes the gold out. But it's just slowing down my ability to murder. Whatever. I'll just let him go in. It's easier to get him when he pops out. He takes a little delay. Alright, he's dead. I think we did it, guys. Oh, no. They had a couple farms over here. I didn't know. I should have looked at the mini-map. Okay, so we have destroyed the Hillsbrad foothills. And this is, again, it's not necessarily not canon. It's just, you could just make the argument that they made landfall. They did do some serious damage. They hurt a lot of the region. And this could just be like some of the area. Obviously, in the next level with the humans, you could say that they struck back. Even though they lost some territory, they countered, they stood firm. All right, let's see what our score is on this one. We're going to call Orc 4. And we're up to Grunt status. We've been promoted, so we're no longer a peon. See, we racked our kill score up. That's why up to 79 kills, because we were killing so many peasants. All right, so, and as you see right there, the next act is Cosmodon. Which that's really going to throw a monkey wrench in the works, because both the novel and the chronicles puts the liberation of Cosmodon near the very end of the war. But for us, boom, it's the next act. So we can't even start the next act until we've read almost the entire novel and the majority of this chapter of Chronicles. So we'll do that one level of Hillsbrad, and then it's just going to be a huge front loading of lore. And we'll just, yeah, that is what it is. It happened a little bit in the last game too. All right, this episode's in the pipes, 5x5. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Lore of Warcraft.